Alright, so let's talk about the possibility of having to assist in a hatch. Say it's your preferred time that you'd like to be able to do it. I prefer that I do a candling if I don't see an external pip within 24, 36 hours, something like that. I'll do a candle, and if they're still moving and it looks like they've internal pipped but have not external pipped, then I'll go ahead and make an air hole and kind of break a little tiny piece of the shell away to see what's going on. So I have this little kit that I have put together that has all my supplies in it that I use for if I have to assist a gosling out of the shell. So I've got like one of these little Rubbermaid boxes, Tupperware. I keep it in my hatching box because I've got different supplies for that too. And it says emergency. Alright. So in the box I have Q-tips. I have a drill bit, just a little skinny one. You don't need nothing massive. I've actually got to replace this one. It's rusty and it's dull. I have electrolytes, probiotics, B-complex vitamin drops, triple antibiotic without pain, bag balm, little surgical type scissors. These are a toenail clipper. These are more like a the flat sided cuticle type clippers. A toothbrush, and then I'll go through and kind of explain what I could potentially use each of these for. Alright, so the obvious, the drill bit. You candle your egg, and if you have to do make a air hole, then you make sure that you know exactly where you gotta go. So I suggest candling it and making a mark with a pencil. You don't need to use a whole lot of force. It feels like you are, but it really doesn't take a whole lot of force. And I just take the drill bit and go back and forth like that. Once it starts making dust, then it really doesn't take much to get through that outer shell. For if it's a dried out membrane, what I have done is I will make a little concoction and I will mix the bag balm with the Neosporin. I will dip a Q-tip in a cup of hot water. By the time I apply it or anything like that, it's already cooled down. And then I'll swirl it in my mixture and put that on the membrane. I've had the best luck doing that thus far. These little nippers I use if I have to break away a piece of shell. That way I'm not, with my fingernail, and not to mention I can clean these with alcohol in between each time if I need to. But sometimes you can do it with your fingernail and you're getting too far. With the little nippers or the little nippers, I have found that I can just take little itty bitty teeny tiny corners if need be. I've also found that they work great if that membrane is really kind of dried out and crusty. You can, and it's, I'm sure we've all seen it, kind of like a membrane that, like a dried up apple peel, for lack of better terms. And then, let's see here. I'll use the scissors if I need to also to cut the membrane away if it's really dried out and kind of that crusty type membrane. Oh, excuse me. It just hit me. I stopped moving. I'll take and cut that actual membrane away, and then that way it's out of the way. Sometimes you'll see it where it's stuck on the bill or something like that. The toothbrush I have for, sometimes they come out with like little gunky heads or something like that, and I'll take the toothbrush and I'll just kind of dip it in some warm water and get the gunky stuff off of their heads or their wings or whatever if I need to. So that's basically kind of what I've got in my little kit. Somebody suggested maybe doing this. Maybe I go a little over, but I don't know about the rest of you, but I give these guys every chance that they can to get out. I mean, shrink wrapping does happen sometimes. So, what are you gonna do? I think we've all done it once in a while. Even those ones that sometimes say that they don't. I feel that that they might. So there you go, guys. There's a little piece of information for you. I think I need to go to bed. I've been up since 5:30. So I didn't work. I haven't been working much. I got sent home from work. They didn't need me before I even got a chance to punch in. So now we have to call each morning to see if we need to go to work. So I guess that's kind of a good thing since I work at the hospital. That I'm not really needed at the moment. So anyways, excuse me again. I'm going to say goodnight. Good hatching, guys.